C.A.R.T stands for Consultation and Referral Team. We are a team of counselors that work here at the CWC.
Mainly, the C.A.R.T team does consultation appointments where we speak with a student and kind of see what's been going on, what caused them to reach out, what they've been struggling with. But we also do crisis response. So all of us are trained, like I said, qualified mental health counselors. And so if there's a crisis, whether that's suicidal ideation, homicidal ideation, things like that, we can meet with the student and figure out what's going on. And we also do consultation with professors or staff or even family members sometimes.
Prior to C.A.R.T, we found that students were often waiting up to weeks at a time to schedule just an initial consultation appointment, and we wanted to make sure students were able to get in those appointments really quickly and have a team that was really dedicated to the initial brief consultation appointments, as well as on-call crisis work. So we've been essentially the first point of contact students reach at the CWC, and now that C.A.R.T is established, students are able to schedule a brief consultation appointment within the same day or within one business day if they'd like to. The purpose of a consultation is for us as clinicians, as counselors, to learn a little bit more about, as a student, what you might be experiencing that brings you into the CWC. So kind of what's going on, figuring out what your needs are, and from there figuring out what would be the most appropriate next steps for you. Consultation, it tends to be between 20 and 30 minutes long. It's just for us to get enough information to figure out kind of the most appropriate options for you. We'll ask you a lot of questions about how you're doing, you're functioning, probably ask some follow-up questions based on what you tell us. The difference between that and a therapy appointment is this is not establishing an ongoing relationship. So we're not there to kind of work on the problems, concerns that you're bringing up today. We're here just to gather enough information to figure out what the next step would be. Depending on what your concerns are, some potential outcomes might be short-term individual counseling at the CWC, group counseling at the CWC. If it seems like it might be more appropriate for you, or depending on what your specific needs and resources are, we might also be talking about finding a provider off campus too. So that's something that we can help you out with. We might also be referring you to one of our case managers, or we can talk about psychiatry or testing if that makes sense for you.
I think it's important to remember that the consultations are obviously different than therapy, but the one similarity they have is the confidentiality piece. And so when you're reaching out to do consultation with our team and you meet with us for a consultation, everything that you say stays confidential, which we always cover at the beginning of those consultations. But I think that that's a fear that keeps students from reaching out, is this fear that my professors are going to automatically know if I reach out, and that's simply not true.